with the title. Come on in. I'm going to suggest a couple of y'all. Let's go.
Baby, you're right. Everything you got going on, I like. Telling our lies. You bad, bad. My, damn, damn. My, you bad, bad. My, damn, damn.
Baby, you what I like. You know my type is guy like. You sun-kissed, I'm sure the reason you shine like. You even pretty in your
Hey everybody.
I'm in a real life IG.
Raise it up, Jay Black, let's go.
And when I see this Miss Joey Westside on the
Rockets up on these hoes, let's go.
Whoever your ex is, I swear the nigga
stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never been to my live before, let it be known. Hi, Miss Auntie. Auntie to be, yes, that's me. Let it be known. My name is YN Vaughn. I also go by Y. And anytime you see me go live, you are officially in a love lounge. If anyone wants to put at Raise It Up Y, Independent D, we got it, aka the Love Badger of the lounge. Pinned comment is from who we call in love culture the Love Badger, aka Independent D. I see J Jip, I see Soups, I see Adam, I see Ariam, I see everybody coming in here. Jay Black, what's good? This is the Young Giants, DJ Quick. How you do, babe? I didn't even see you. I missed you. I was just about to say, this is the Young Giants. Hold on. That's your babies. Hold on. Hey! Yay! Come on, Quickie. No, you want to know? This is the one I was feeling today, but really? Hold up. You already know. Jelly Roll a fool. For this one right here, Jelly Roll is a fool. I'm happy that you're doing good, Quickie. Those are your nephews, yes. That's Player Ham's babies. When they came on the pharmacy, they was talking about you. And we had them on, I think, before you. What's up, Whitney? What? Woo! Let's go. It's such a beautiful day. Hey. It's such a beautiful day. This is my shit. On this beautiful day.
Sipping on some cranberry and vodka. Thinking all the places I can find her. Her pussy's like a
yes! I love you, Quickie. Thank you for your love back. No, I freaking love those boys. And Joey Westside and I think we became cooler over Clubhouse during the pandemic. We became cooler. What's up, Six Teddy? And everybody, yes, DJ Quick officially has bought the first love badge. Let it be known that love badges are on at the bottom of your screen. Once again, I'm sorry, I got in here, I got to jam, and Quickie came in here and got me amped up. So, my name is YN Vaughn. I also go by Y, and anytime you see me go live, you are officially in a love lounge. Today is no different. Our Love Independent D has the first pinned comment of the night. We are representing Raise It Up Y, RAISEITUPWY, and the loves say, rockets up on these hoes. I'm the funniest chick in the world because these are my real nails, right? And I decided to keep all of my nails, and I broke this one as well as cut this nail, cut this finger, and they were like, do you want us to cut them all down? I said, I'm 90% fly. So no, I don't want, we just gonna make her pretty too. Like, I'm not about to cut, look, James, I was like, no, I want to keep it. Thank you, Dallas, for your love badge purchase. I was like, yeah, I want to keep it. So we ended up keeping it. So, but I love the idea of what the music we played today represents. One is a beautiful day. Two is knowing when you bad. And I say personally, if you have the opportunity to be 90% fly, be 90% fly all day, every day, as hard as you can. Thank you, Independent D, for your love badge purchase. Bobby, you stupid, for your love badge purchase. Thank you. What's up, Junie? I see you. Just saying. Let's go, James. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see what you're doing, Love Badger. You already about to get your 3, so you can be glowing in the chat. If you buy 3 Love Badges in a row, whether it's 99 cents or $4.99, does not matter which one you buy. If you buy 3 of them, you will have that glow. And what we know is when you get the glow, I end up playing on some unexclusive, some exclusive, sometimes unexclusive. It's just stuff that you guys haven't heard in a minute. So, because of Independent D, let me see what I got for y'all today. We'll do something by soundtrack. We usually play some soundtrack stuff. What's this? I don't know what that is. Ooh, pretty chord changes. Hold on. Screen froze. No. Thank you, Dallas. What is this? I think this is something I'm supposed to write to, so now I feel bad. Sorry, soundtrack. Let me do something else. Okay. Y'all know that soundtrack is from the Bay. He wanted y'all to know he has 5 on it. Hello? Dallas, I see your second Love Badge purchase. I see you, 6 Teddy. I'm about to show y'all where y'all Love Badge money went this week. Hold on. All right. All the music playing, damn it. Let's go. I want you all to see where your Love Badge purchase money went. As some of you know, in love culture, Dope Creations was good. Young Egypt was good. As some of you all know who are avid Luv Tuesdays residents and things like that, one of our loves was unfortunately in a car accident. So TJ and I popped up on that love at the hospital today. And I want you all to see what you all got her. Hold on. Let's see if you guys can see. Can you guys see this? This is what you guys purchased her. You got her a beautiful arrangement of flowers. We got her a get well card as well as a gift card because she unfortunately ended up getting hurt right before her birthday. So you all were very integral in this year not being a sad birthday for this beautiful love of yours. We got her a self-care journal. We got her a LED light that says "You got this," and we put it up in her room, in her not hotel, in her hospital room. We put it up, and it glows purple. I forgot to take a picture of it, but you guys also got her a diffuser. We got her some essential oils to burn, and it's a scent called Uplift. So it has like some healing properties in it and stuff like that. The flowers are very, very good for being in the hospital because they also promote healing. They're called calla lilies. My mom helped with the arrangement. My aunt made the arrangement for her. So it's all family. We all rallied around her. Everyone that sent a love note for her, I made sure to type them all up and put them in a card for her. And she read them today, and yeah, she was really, really happy, and she appreciated all of what we all did. And hold on, I think I took a video. Let me see. Yeah, this is a video of everything you guys ended up getting her. Oops. You guys got, what's up, Magic? Dallas. So this is why I say to you guys, even if you get one 99-cent love badge every time you guys come in, you guys do something great for someone. Sometimes you guys learn who it's for, and other times you don't end up learning. Because sometimes people are in the music industry, and sometimes these are just like regular loves that come all the time. But You guys, no, when she read you guys' she loved all the gifts, of course. When we were reading out loud to her, you guys' messages, when we got in there, they had to do an ultrasound on her throat. And so she couldn't talk. She couldn't talk while we were in there. But I'm telling you, she was just like all of your messages that we were telling her, we were reading them. She was just like, so she was really happy. But I need you guys to know, I didn't realize how hurt she had gotten from her accident. Apparently a car, what's up, Quiet Storm? A car, this damn filter, a car didn't see her. So she was on a scooter and the car smacked her while it was driving. We don't know where the car is or anything, but she flew 30 feet from the scooter and landed face down. She was getting her wounds on her cranium tended to while we were there as well. Cause it just like, it was a little more hurt than I anticipated seeing. And I was like, wow, my God. No, yeah, it was a big thing. But they were asking her, you know, are you like, who can be visiting you? Do you have anyone that can, they basically were trying, the nurses and doctors were trying to tell her that she has to have things that give her purpose and things that she can even write on. She has broken bones in both of her legs and one of her arms. So she has full ability with just her right arm only. However, everyone that wrote her, I gave her some of the love note postcards so that she can, she flew 30 feet. They found her in a pile of her, in a puddle of her own blood. But they found her after it happened. But all of this happened 5 days before her birthday. So you all, what I did with the Love Badge money, and then some of you sent extra money, and y'all were very generous. What we ended up doing is we got 3 gifts. So we got her something for healing. We gave her a birthday card with a birthday gift inside of it. And then when the merch comes, a few of you loves were generous enough to pre-purchase her and her twin. Her twin is who informed us. That's how we know that she ended up, that's how we even knew she was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, when I tell you love culture is real and it's in real life, it is not just sitting here on Instagram. And there's nothing wrong with sitting here on Instagram, by the way. San Diego, let's go. San Diego chapter of Love Culture. Ed Dunmore, but we were just telling everyone, was one of the loves who was in a very, very bad car accident. We popped in on her. We popped in on her at the hospital today, me and TJ. And what I was letting everyone know is that her injuries were worse than I understood. And that's why, thank you so much, 6 Teddies 13. When people buy, my cousin, Shanice, I would play some of your music, but because I try to play people's music when they come in so that like they feel welcomed into the Love Lounge. But Shanice's music would get me kicked off of live. So instead, I'll just sing for Shanice. I know I shouldn't walk out this way. Sorry, but my feelings have changed. Ah! That's my cousin, by the way. That's my cousin, Shanice. Shanice, my cousin Shanice and TJ ended up being in a play together about the Obamas, and my cousin played Michelle Obama and TJ played Barack Obama, and they were killing. Cousin Shanice, so one of the loves, one of the people that's on here and being here. Thank you so much, Jones Mother. You have a blessed week as well. Hassani, see you, Perry. We went to go visit one of the loves in the hospital. I actually ended up taking some video. I didn't think it was appropriate to take video of her because her injuries were a lot. They were more than I even understood. But this was me about to go into her hospital room, and I thought I was being cute. Have no idea you about to get surprised by our ass. Yep. I mean my ass. How do you shoot this? There you go. My ass. Never mind. I'm so sorry. Okay. And we're on. Okay. Alrighty then. I showed my ass to a bunch of people on the 8th floor of the hospital. It was an accident because there was a mirror when the doors were closed. And right when I got the right angle to like put it in the doors open, and there were some doctors that were like, "Oh, wow, black ass. That's crazy." And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's what's happening right now." So we took all of the stuff there today, though, ladies and gentlemen, and y'all made love culture real. Y'all made love culture for real. Another shout out to Shanice. Can't you see just how we feel? Don't you know this love is real? Hey, Dope Creations. No, Hassani, you could not imagine my face. You could not imagine my surprise when those doors opened. I had just gotten the perfect shot, and those doors opened, and that doctor was like, I'm like, look, take a show when you see a show, okay? It's a free show. Take that. Huh? So, yes, I love that. So, cousin, you have to let us know when you're going to be able to come in the Love Lounge and just sing something yourself. Like, I don't know. It don't have to be tonight. It don't have to be tonight or right now. But I'm just saying, one of these nights and one of these days. Salute to the emotions and Shanice. Shanice, yes, my cousin. This is a faithful love. She's one of the ones that comes in here all the time, and I hadn't seen her in our discussions in a long time. So yeah, I was just really concerned, and then her relative hit us up and let it be known that she was in a really bad car accident. So that was sad, but the fact that she is okay and getting better by the day makes me very happy. So let you know, okay, well, shoot, it could be tonight. I don't know how you feel. I don't know how you know, but I'm just saying, I can request you to come in my live right now. No pressure. No pressure, cousin. No pressure to... We are praying for Sinbad. You already know. That's how we do. That's how we do. We 100% are praying for Sinbad. We learned of his condition a couple years ago. He was a student of ours at 1500 Sound Academy as well. So, I'm in the bed. Look at look at a hot bed. That's okay. Don't even trip. Let me go. We would love to... Hassani, you see I tried. I tried for us. What's up, Israel? That was for us. Yes. Prayers up. Yes. Thank y'all. And you all, I'll let you know the next time I'm going. And if we want to do another card, or if you guys even just want to send a message, I can make sure that we send something over for the love. Sinbad's situation is his family is kind of handling it more. So, but we've been in good communication, with all of them. So we're just praying that everything goes well. Cam, we went to go see our love that was in the hospital today, and it went really well. So I just figured you'd want to update. Hello. Something new every day, Brown Sugar Erica. That's why, in my opinion, my humble opinion, you loves are so important. The love that you give, whenever I'm on here, you hear me say that, love badges are on. It's always an invite, never a request. You hear me say things like that because you never know when y'all's love badges might be the thing that's sending a love care package to someone in this industry like Sinbad, or like Sinbad's family, like one of the loves that we just visited in the hospital today. Hassani, yes, she felt such a pride to be a part of love culture. She said, it's so funny how you have family, like you're born into family, but then you get the family that you choose. Cousin Shanice, Auntie Crystal literally said this on Sunday at Kevin's house. I think something, well, she was explaining something, not to be repeated, but she was explaining something going on in Auntie Crystal's life. And she was saying, you got to know that family is who you choose and who chooses you back. Family is not just, people that share the same DNA as you. It's who you choose and who chooses you back. So would love to pitch in again. Let me know. I'll let you know, Miss Deborah, when I go back to see the love in the hospital, because she has to be 6 weeks. I think she has to be in for 6 weeks. So she was unconscious for the first week. So now she's conscious. She just got all the tubes out. That's why they were doing an ultrasound on her throat when me and TJ were there. But she's going to write love notes back to everyone. Thank you so much, my cousin Shanice purchased her love badge. Thank you. And family isn't always blood. That's a fact. I know. And that, I don't know why that annoys me. Thank you, Cam. Killer Cam, my man, for your love badge. I don't know why that makes me kind of upset. Like, I know the holidays are coming, y'all. Thank you, C Red, for your love badge purchase. She saw your note, Meditainer. She saw your note. She was like, that was a really fucking beautiful message. I was like, yes, it was a really beautiful message. And I was fucked up because I had to read it. Mitson, she saw your message too. Like she was seeing you guys' messages, but at the time that we were in there, she couldn't read them herself. So I had to read them out loud. I was like, okay, I think I'm going to cry. And TJ was like, babe, I'd love to read some of the messages. I was like, thank you, God. So TJ read the messages so I could just, all right, big girl status. Thank you, Angie Lynn, for your love badge purchase. Yes, and she got it. I'm trying to show you guys as you come in, everybody who's been given love badges, so you see what you guys got her. So y'all see what you got her. You got her LED. There's some things that I didn't take pictures of too. But it's a beautiful bouquet. And we took all of this. And I showed some doctors my ass.
No idea you about to get surprised by our ass. Yep. I mean my ass. How do you say this? There you go. My ass. Never mind. I'm so sorry. Okay. And we're on. Okay. Alrighty then.
Some doctors saw my ass. It was nicer while it lasted. So, but we went and that was today. That was earlier today. But my point in saying that about the love badges, Mitson and I have talked about this before. This is the main reason I always tell you all, love badges are on. And to purchase a love badge is always going to be an invitation to sew into what we do here at Love Culture. But it's never a request. I never want y'all to feel like, I can't come to Love Tuesdays if I don't buy a love badge. Like, hell no. You guys come here and be a part of this, because sometimes you're in a position where you can sew into Love Culture and invest into Love Culture. Some days you might need to take a withdrawal. Some days you might have had a hard day and you need to come in here and get blessed by Love Culture. You might not have $1 or whatever for the loves. Don't worry about that. Come in. God'll fix it. God'll put everything in there that needs to be there. So don't even trip. What's up, Foul Out? Ed Dunmore, rather. One of your fellow loves was unfortunately in a car accident, meaning she was on a scooter. A car physically hit her person. And and she can only move her right arm. Her left arm and both legs have broken bones in them. They got done with the surgeries as of Sunday, and they took out all of her breathing tubes. So she's breathing on her own. She's gonna write people love notes back who sent her love notes, because I left her with some, but I realized that I have all of your I have your addresses because people who've ordered merch, merch that's coming, you guys have ordered stuff. So I have your addresses. As opposed to sharing info, I told her just hit me when she's done writing your love notes. I'll go back to the hospital, pick them up, and I'll send you guys' love notes. But they'll be handwritten from her. They'll be handwritten from her. So it gives her something to do. She's going to be laid up in that hospital for 6 more weeks. So she just, it gives people purpose. You want to, one of the things in social work, I don't see urban counselor in here. Mitson, you let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't see our third mastermind. One of the things that we end up doing, what's up, Louis Frazier? One of the things that we end up doing in the world of social work is helping people live with dignity. Dignity is one of the big principles of social work. So it's no different for our love that's in the hospital. You don't want to coddle or baby someone like they can't do or be for themselves. And in that case, she's one of those where we're actually making sure that he's not in here, Dallas. Okay, so never mind. Is she going to rehab soon? They're going to be discharging her after she does her 6 weeks here in the hospital. So she'll be going to a rehabilitation, and she wants to see if she'll be able to go out then, and then maybe hopefully she'll be even able to come back into the Love Lounge and do some stuff with us. That's what her hopes were. Those were her words. They said Urban isn't in here, but Urban is also an MSW, a Master of Social Worker, so he could really tell you, a part of how we do our we have like 6 canons of things that we really do things for. Wyan, thank you, Ed Dunmore. Thank you, Ed Dunmore. Really. Brown Sugar Erica. No, it was an unfortunate accident. It happened at night. I don't think she was able to be seen just because it wasn't as well lit at this particular intersection. This happened in a rich area, like damn near Beverly Hills. Basically Beverly Hills. So no, this wasn't a spiteful thing that happened to her. It was an actual accident. BSE says it always makes me feel good to come to the Love Lounge. That's what we're here for. Love Tuesdays, not Wednesdays. Yes, I have been off of my days, Dallas. Now I'm back. I'm back on. Mitson, I saw your love badge purchase. Thank you for it. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Angie, yes, I'm silly. Yes. And Angie Lins, I see everybody. And everyone's saying beautiful. And then Cam said she sent me a message like 2 weeks ago. We have a great interaction. It's just shocking to hear that happen. Yeah, Cam. Yeah. So that's the wild part about it, So, yes. Okay, so let me come back down in the comments. I think Urban's packing up we talked about that. I did know that. Misuse, cool. What's good? Hey, Beach Boy. I just hit him. He might be coming. Okay, thank you, Dallas. I got Terry and we got Trenchtown, Jamaica in the building. Let's go. All right. So, yeah, I'm just making sure I said hey to everybody who's in here right now. And keep us updated on her condition. By the way, I saw your sister live a few days ago. Yay. Yes. She's been, Wendy has been doing more stuff with her Kaye, Come As You Are yoga on Wednesday nights and on Saturday mornings. So if ever you guys want to, pop in with that, just let it be known. Just follow anything that she's been posting and you'll be able to come in and practice yoga with us, some meditation, good stuff like that. On that, I see you. So, Thanksgiving this week, holidays officially starting. Some people start the holidays at October. Do y'all start yes, it is yoga fire. The yoga is very, very fire. Jay Black represented the gentleman this past session, because a few sessions before that, Jay Black, the girls were the deficit. There's more guys that practice with us consistently than the girls. So I don't know how we did that because, I was telling some people that's in the play with Shanice and TJ. One of them is a Pilates instructor. And I said, I wasn't doing yoga for a long time because I look at a bunch of people do yoga and I don't see anybody that looks or sounds or acts like me. So I just didn't know that space was like my space. It doesn't feel like it's my space personally. And the girl who's was responding to me, she's a white girl, and she was like, yeah, it's just a bunch of like, skinny white girls and stuff. And that doesn't seem so inviting. I'm like, thank you for saying it. I didn't have to say it. Let me see. Hassani says, October is too damn early for Christmas. I don't care. Thank you. Thank you. I'm saying turkey for the first time. I hope I don't burn down Oh, you're frying turkey for the first time. Now, let me tell y'all something. Fried turkey over oven turkey? Fried turkey is fire, bro. Fried turkey is low-key fire. So listen, I'm not saying it's dead for oven roasted, oven baked turkey. I'm not saying that. But air frying, especially turkey, let me tell y'all, if you've never heard, E. Kane said Russell Simmons put me on to yoga. Hey, whoever do it, it's bomb. I'm trying to tell you. That took a while to gather those words, but I finally sent her a message. Thank you, Cam. Thank you. I appreciate that. She's absolutely right. I love that. Yes. Fry it away from the house. Thank you, Beach Boy. Fried turkey is where it's at. I'm not even fronting with you. Hassani, I heard a black football player say mac and cheese was nasty last year and he nearly got killed. Let me tell y'all something. It took me a longer time to like macaroni and cheese. When I was a kid, I did not like macaroni and cheese. But then I grew up. What does the Bible say? When you are young and as a young child, you do young things. And then when you get grown, you put young things away. I'm pretty sure it's man and boy, but I'm just going to extend it to myself and whoever else identifies. So you put young, dumb things away, like not liking mac and cheese. And it's so weird because now when we got to think about mac and cheese, we don't just think about the holidays. We have to think about like Cardi's pussy. Like if you think about it, like makes that mac and cheese sound. I think they said in WAP. Okay, so let's go to more comments. Brown Sugar Erica said, what bothers me about holiday season, especially when I was working for Walmart, is when they try to rush holiday, especially after we just got over a holiday. That is exactly what they do. Fried turkey is amazing, Cam. Blessings to you, Ben Frank. Absolutely. You saw the light, my child. Listen, I got grown. This is my first Thanksgiving without my father being here. Keep me lifted. Jay Black, you already know. We gonna keep you lifted. Let's see. I love macaroni and cheese, especially if it's baked. We need a little bit of both. You need to make it, and then you have to bake it. Make it and bake it. Make it and bake it. I think that's the name of the game right now. The macaroni and cheese sound, yes, something like that. Is this YN that was on Joe Budden's podcast? Yes. This is YN that was on Joe Budden's podcast. Hello. They called me Miss YN. Hi, babe. And yes, this is, ever since the podcast, I have a whole sect of love culture that we just call the JBP loves. So we have JBP loves. We're always loving you all. You know how that goes and everything. So, the one and only. Yes and yes. Fried turkey is bomb as fuck. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. Here's a question. For people who may, what's everyone's thought? Cam, you would. Yes, word. Absolutely. Baked mac and cheese is it. Okay. Killer Cam wants to know, Killer Cam, our man, wants to know, what's everyone's thoughts on Chris Brown's performance getting canceled? Everyone be kind. I don't know who would be unkind, but I want to know, well, Cam wants to know, what does Love Culture think about Chris Brown's performance getting canceled? I hate it. Personal. He's one of the best performers of our day. So, I just, I want that to be known. I want that to be known. Chris Brown, unequivocally and without hesitation or doubt, is one of the best performers of our day. So when I realized that he would have had a performance commemorating 40 years, because, it came out when I was out, let it be known. But also I'm a West Coast girl, so, we are adoptees of the P-Funk. We call it on the West Coast the G-Funk. So also let it be known that Atomic Dog turns 40 as well. And Atomic Dog is my favorite song, period and point blank. So all of these things turn 40 this year. Yes, one of the best performers ever, says Vadi. Yeah, V.A. Eddie, I think it is. It was definitely unfair for them to cancel at the last minute. I do not have other thoughts, but I'm here to listen and learn. Talk about it, Midson. Hassani, he is literally one of the best of all times. Respect. Okay, here we go. Jay Black says it. Chris Brown is paying retribution without any grace. To be honest, I could care less for Chris. However, we all know how the American Music Awards are, says Brown Sugar Erica. Ed Dunmore, why don't make me cry? My first Thanksgiving in 25 years without my partner cooking a bunch of food with us. This is why I was bringing it up before we started getting into Chris Brown. Cam got us onto Chris Brown. But I want to go back to that question after we cover Chris Brown. It's a... This is a wild time. This is a wild time of year. I think every set of Christmas / holidays / Thanksgiving, I think all of this time of year can be really challenging, and probably Mitson, who is our resident PsyD and one of our therapists, she could probably speak to this. There go Wendy. Y'all was wondering where Wendy is. I am Wendy with an I. There she go right there, y'all. Wendy, Brown Sugar Erica was saying she saw you on live the other night, and she made us aware that you were on. I hate that, Ed Dunmore. I hate that. I'll be honest with you. Let me see. I'm missing somebody. Beach Boy said they did my man CB wrong. Hassani said, yeah, they kind of fucked up. I believe it. We're going to get back to... we're having two conversations, but I'm going to unify them in just a second. Top concerts, Dallas said, have been Prince, TDE, Usher, Chris Brown. Their loss. I respect it. Very unfair, says Angie Lins. That was the most anticipated performance everyone was waiting for, so it's really sad. It's very true. Prince is still the best concert I've been to yet. Hassani, I respect that. I talked to my senior BET Awards exec to get CB to perform at the BET Awards. I don't like Cam. That's going to be my number one thing I say tonight. We appreciate you, Jay Black, for coming, but Jay Black says he appreciates Love Culture. Brown Sugar Erica says, I am still stuck in the 90s. Damn right. Ain't nothing wrong with it neither. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's up, Rusty? I see you. Baby cousin Ari, yeah. Absolutely. And Ed Dunmore, I know that this time, I know we're talking about... Cam said, you know what? Before I even get to Cam's point. No, see, these are really two conversations, and I don't want to keep interweaving them because both have really good endpoints. Let me make this one thing. And I want you, I know, Hassani, you got me. I want to hear what you're going to say next. Cam, hold me to this one point. We will come back to this. I want to get to the family stuff since we have people who are reporting having they're having memories in place of their physical family members. So I want to kind of respect that. What's up, love? And Lambo. So I want to kind of respect that. But Cam, before we go, I want to talk about this point. BET Grammy AMAs. Put that in somewhere for me, Cam. BET/Grammy AMAs. Just put that somewhere for me and I'll get right back to that. Mitson says, I think our master... Can you please be a mastermind, Mitson? Can we go back to what she said? All right. Mitson says, I think our mastermind's conversation about a space for restoration is important for the CB discussion. Oh, my bad. She went somewhere I wasn't even anticipating. What I thought she was saying, which I still think is true, the masterminds and I am a mastermind. The masterminds have a pending conversation that's going to happen in love culture. I don't know if we're going to do it for an episode or if we'll even do it right here on one of the love lounges. We'll have to see what the best, maybe we'll do it for an episode so we can focus. Sometimes if anybody, Wendy can tell you, thank you, VA Eddie, for your follow. I appreciate you. Wendy could tell you guys because she's been over here, with me when the lives are going on. And there's so much. Cam, put that in the question box so I don't forget it. Put that in the question box so I don't forget it, because then it gives me a notification, a separate notification, and I won't easily forget it. When the masterminds and we are thinking of a conversation about what restoration looks like in a public setting. Especially, let me tell it. Mitson came up with this idea, but let Wyann tell it. It's always going to be about what retribution, restoration ends up looking like for especially the world of hip hop. I don't believe we have a lot of places or safe spaces in the world of hip hop. Hip hop usually targets American Black men and everybody else second, just because of the four founders of the culture. But also, of course, there are ladies that are at that top as well. When we have public falls, historically, we've gone to places for retribution or restoration that don't already fuck with us. They don't come from us, they don't see us, and they don't generally fuck with us. So because of that, I feel like there's a conversation or an ideal, I don't know, public perception. There's something that's awry. There's a hiccup. There's a gap in services where when someone has paid their debt to society, how we can, what's up, Ronan, continue to allow them to go. But Ed Dunmore said, I'm still not feeling Chris because of what he did to Rihanna many years ago. And I think this is what I'm talking about. BET hasn't been the same since Bob Johnson. I respect that. BSE agrees with Ed Dunmore that it's not only that, but it's other incidents and things as well. Lambo, my bad, sis. I saw you dancing. You lost some weight. Please don't put a hit on me. Here's the funny part. A lot of my posts aren't in order. So TJ was looking at some pictures of me from when I was like 18 to 22 earlier. He was like, you wouldn't be able to tell which of these were from earlier and which were from like your 30s. He's like, you have this weird Benjamin Button effect. And I'm like, well, thank you, first of all. Okay, let's talk about it if we're going to talk about it. But what I can say has happened, Lambo, is my Birkin bags have gotten heavier, okay, because I'm a big girl and I need big things. So the bags under my eyes, this is a filter. The filter is keeping me right. But these bags right here, okay, I went to Whole Foods, Old Navy, Target twice, because it's Target. You feel me? Like, that's what these are carrying, right? Love, love, love. They make money off of our pain. A lot of people do. Reviving joy. It's always good to see you. Lambo is up there, Wendy. Lambo is Lambo the barber. That's who that is, Wendy. I think because I'm older, I never hold a person's personal life against their entertainment life. Talk about it, Dallas. Do you know how many things we won't be able to appreciate if we dissociated them? Very fucking true. VA Eddie, I never paid attention to the AMAs. Didn't even know they were happening until they canceled Chris Brown. They played themselves, in my opinion. Maybe all the publicity is good publicity. Possibly. Very, very possibly. The only reason I know it is because these mofos, there was so much traffic in Los Angeles. I was like, hey, yo, what in the whole fuck is this traffic? And then I was like, oh, right, something. Yeah, I wasn't happy. Thank you, Dope Creation. She said I look great. Okay. How? Hello? Hello. Love to a true queen and all my queens always. The Ronin for real. Hip hop and R&B are the only genres of music that have cancel culture. You want to know why I think we're the only genres that have cancel culture? Who's canceling people? Who are the major cancelers? Oh my God, are we having this conversation before Thanksgiving? This wasn't supposed to be the topic. What the fuck? Y'all really know how to get me into some shit, yo. Honestly, I feel like CB and R. Kelly got treated differently from others who got the same shit going on. Jay Black, you and I both work in this industry. Do you know how many people they'd have to... Do you know how many people they would have to cancel to have retribution for what they think is okay? Do you know how many people would not exist? How many careers would not happen? It's hard to help people explain that. Thank you, Teddy 13. I appreciate you. Oh, 6 Teddy 13 bought his third one. So hold on. Teddy got that glow. You feel it. Your soul got that glow. Teddy, I owe you songs. So don't leave before I give you one of the exclusive songs. Hello. I'll give you one of those before we go. Whoa. R. Kelly is not the same as Chris Brown. No, Cam, here it goes. Wait, did I miss the other Congo you were going to say? The other Congo? Yes, the convo, Hassani. We were going to be talking about the family stuff because of the holidays coming. That was the conversation I wanted to have. And then, of course, Mr. BET himself, Cam, got us all in this damn conversation. And I don't know how to get out of it. But anyways, I don't give a damn. I'm still going to bump R. Kelly. He is not the only one sleeping with underage females. And there's that conversation. Mitson, I've seen cancellations in pop, country, and other genres. It's not just black genres. But don't nobody hate like us. Don't nobody hate us like us, Mitson. Don't nobody. Everybody's over here talking about Twitter going down the drain. And really what they're missing is black Twitter. You want to know why? Because black Twitter is where all of the seasoning was at. The flavor pack. The flavor pack was where it was. Jay Black said if everyone's shit was exposed, we wouldn't have any legends. Yes, Mr. BET is now Killer Cam, our man. No, we wouldn't only not have legends. Let's keep it a beam. Black Twitter saved Twitter, period. That's been period. Here's the thing. It's not only that we wouldn't have legends, we wouldn't have some genres. The people over some of these legends and the gatekeepers alone. These are not black men or black people that I'm talking about. So I'm just letting it be known. What annoys me about cancel culture is something that I saw when I was working. Hassani, let me not bring this person up because they're not in the room to speak for themselves. But Hassani knows this person because Hassani was my student when I was teaching at one of the colleges where I was teaching. And there's a gentleman that you knew because he was a few grades older than you, Hassani, when we were both at that college, right? All right, here goes the thing I'm going to say. All of it. Thank you, Wendy. My sister said we're all mafia. That's a game that we play at the holiday times that basically says who's the bad guy. The answer is given one light versus another light. Nigga, we are all it. Who's it? We the fuck are. All of us. Period. Canceled that I'm not sure who deserves to be. Jay Black, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. So here's the thing. There was a student who went to the college when Hassani was there at the college. Deep, deep, deep in church. Could sing like a motherfucker. Okay? If you end up knowing who it is, Hassani, just rockets up, but you don't have to say, please don't say anyone's names, right? This kid was a star at his church. A star. The church would have this kid be the front person on any of their church revivals, on their tours. What's up, Armandsville? And anywhere else. We all knew from mannerisms, from the way he would speak, from the types of folks he would bring around, this kid is probably gay. And in the college, we loved that kid. We didn't give a fuck what he was. We loved him. Him. Like Dave Chappelle said on when he deferred taking the name of his school, the least remarkable thing about some of the people he went to school with was their sexual preference. And this kid was no different. Okay, Hassani, you know where I'm about to go with this then. The kid feeling emboldened and empowered to be himself comes out as gay. Mind you, anyone who was around the kid a long enough time, we assumed this young man was gay. Again, all assumptions. I don't call nobody nothing until they tell me that they are, because that's just the way I roll. So Hassani, and I'm saying this because Hassani is from the same, not from the same, but Hassani is from the church community. So I figured that because this kid and him went to the same school, they might live in the same place and therefore have some similar, Davon, what's up, Andre? They might have some similar friends and things, right? Yeah, I'm not calling out names like Corrupt. Ain't calling out names. However, this young man ends up coming out. We missed you, Davon. He ends up coming out and says, I'm gay. Do you know the first person? What's up, Uncle Sivan? Do you know the first person, rather the first set of people who threw this young man to the curb? His church community. You want to know why? Because all while it was a question mark, all while he had not claimed his blasphemy, aka who he decided to love, so long as he had not claimed it out loud, they were like, okay, we can exploit this. Exploit. Oh, Hassani, we out here. We doing it. We're doing this. They were exploiting this young man for his talents. The second he owned who he was, as everyone who had been around him pretty much knew the kid was probably gay, once he said it out of his mouth, the same people who yesterday were supporting him, putting him on solos and making him the front runner of their choir in church, now they start casting him out. They throw him out of the church. They leave him with no resources that he's used to for support. All because they knew he was gay. Now remember, this is not the crux of the conversation. The crux of the conversation was called cancel culture. Jay Black and I, Uncle Sivan is in here too now. Davon called her. A lot of us, Wendy Vaughn, who's in here, a lot of us who know the music industry, what we said is, if the general public knew all of the people high up with transgressions, y'all wouldn't have nobody to think was great anymore. The people I'm thinking of are people of color. The people I'm thinking of are in the LGBTQ plus community. The people I'm thinking of are Jewish. The people I'm thinking of are female, prominent black female who have done despicable shit. Not to some random person that I heard the story, to someone I know. This is 1 degree of separation that I'm talking about. But like a G, You never air out somebody else's dirty laundry. If it comes out, it comes out. We just know on this side not to fuck with that person or what they kicking. We just don't fuck with them. However, we don't make a public smear campaign on this human because guess what? They trying to get it like they live as well. And that's all I'm saying. All of us in the industry who really know this industry, if the public, because you know that Dave Chappelle said it again, the reality is when the public gets this information, y'all are the ones that stone people. Let me help you out. It ain't us. It ain't us. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about y'all. I don't care what y'all look like, how y'all identify, what church, synagogue y'all go to. If you pray like this, like that. We know. Focus 3 Dots just joined the conversation. Real generational. I took the term industry brats lovingly from my boy Focus because he comes from music royalty like Wendy and I come from music royalty. So he knows this industry on multi levels. Focus, if you're in here, what we were just saying was if people really knew a lot more people in this industry's dirty laundry, they would have way more to say. They would have way more to say about way more people. They would be canceling everybody left and right. And the reality is you would have no one left to cancel. You wouldn't. Have y'all canceled Woody Allen yet? I'll wait. For grooming his own stepdaughter to be his girl? Have y'all got him yet? Oh. Y'all not worried about him? That's crazy. Who y'all worried about then? Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just interesting. I'm about to bring Focus in. But it's just really interesting who we decide needs to get hung in this industry. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Look at my brother here. Industry folk, no industry business. We just keep it moving. Period. Look at this. Look at this haircut. Look at this haircut. Hi, haircut.
How are you?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good.
I love you.
You're talking a big topic with people that don't understand how deep the rabbit hole goes and how far back that rabbit hole goes. We can go into every genre of music. Every composer has something, be it big or small. Buddy Holly, if I'm not mistaken, he turned around and married a 13 or 14-year-old girl. Cancer culture is funny because they don't want to cancel everything because they know that if they cancel everything, then there'll be nothing. But they are making heavy choices, and it does feel very biased.
That was the point of where we were going, folk. That was the point of where we were going. It's just, it feels odd. That's
No,
my wording.
I don't think it's odd. You said a very pungent statement before I came in. You said it's funny how cancel culture is picking the ones who they choose to hang.
Yeah.
Who has always been the strange fruit?
Well, if you're taking it there, then take it there.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not taking it anywhere. It is what it is. It's factual.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
always been the strange fruit. So when you see the strange fruit hanging, it's nothing different than it always was.
And no one finds it weird because it's what's always been.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When you said strange fruit, in this, I think I was telling Wendy this. Wendy and I was talking like, this is like, maybe 2020 when all this stuff was really going haywire. And I said to Wendy, I said, in public history, I don't know who America has seen publicly die. I'm talking about publicly executed more than either black men first, followed by anyone else black. And then maybe if we had an epoch of time that happened in that wasn't just black men, maybe the Winston-Salem witch trials, when they were doing it, they were burning white women at the stake because they weren't just bowing along and listening to whatever their men were doing. You see what I'm saying? But I was telling Wendy, I said, now mind you, I'm not a history buff and I'm not a history major, so maybe I could be oversimplifying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always open to being wrong. But in my head, I'm like, bro, this is when you said strange fruit. Why did we even have a song called Strange Fruit? That's nobody else's historical song. That's Black American history song right there. Am I wrong? Like,
No, you're right. You're right. I think that I'm no historical buff, but I do know what I do know. And when we get pushed in the corner, black people, people of color, when we get pushed in the corner and it seems like it's our life on the line, I know a lot of people have gone and resorted to singing.
yeah,
And when I say people, I'm not saying literally just one person being pushed in the corner. I'm talking about we as a people,
yes,
a group of people. Like when you talk about, and I hate going, and I hope I don't offend anybody by saying this, but I hate going back to slavery because I wasn't a slave.
period.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a slave. I can't speak from where they can speak from, but I can tell you that in that moment, they found solace in singing,
Yes, sir.
singing gospel, singing uh, anything that felt soulful, you know, so they would express themselves through song. The reason why we keep getting cut off is because we're brilliant at that stuff. And it comes from a very soulful and spiritual place. And instead of them turning around and holding up those people that make those kind of songs, they would rather use this as it's a weapon now. Music is a weapon now. They've weaponized one of the most beautiful things that God gave us, free. You know, they weaponized it just like they weaponized sex, just like they weaponize everything else. Everything is now a weapon.
There you go.
You know, so, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is when we inadvertently got into this conversation. One of my loves named Cam, he was asking what people may have thought about the cancellation of CB. That's where this started from, just so you know the original of it. And as the conversation evolved, some of the loves were saying, well, I still don't enjoy certain things about Chris's past. And I'm like, okay, understood, but when is enough for anyone then? If he's paid debt to society, if he's paid in this form, that form, I'm like, does that just get to be his jacket forever? And how does that end up? So one of the loves, her name is Mitsun Okeda. She's the resident PsyD, psychology doctorate holder in our love culture. She was saying this harkens back to a conversation we wanted to have about what restoration can look like. And I took it a step further. I said, I want a restorative place for people in hip hop culture, especially hip hop and some R&B, because I think even though Chris is R&B, he has a swag that's very us. He has has a hip hop swagger to him. It doesn't feel like Tank. Tank feels like classic R&B to me. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like a lot of people had certain places, you know, when Snoopy said, yeah, I'm gonna go on and say it, oh, dog-headed bitch, like when Snoopy said that, and then next thing you know, he has to go get his retribution on the Red Table Talk sort of a thing. And in my head, I was talking to my masterminds. They're people who have like the same degrees as me and more actually, but we were just kind of talking about what feels good for our culture, hip hop culture, and what that can look like. And I said, while I respect that Jada opened her space to that, I said, she represents what she represents. I don't know that Snoopy and retribution of hip hop people is what the Red Table Talks were designed for. I would love for there to be a place where my filter's going crazy. I would love for there to be a place where people within hip hop can feel like they can come. And if there's, because guess what? Folk, none of us are perfect. I'm not asking perfection out of humans ever.
But
Ever.
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I think that when everybody has their hand out or their finger pointing or their, the finger wagging, and they're not looking at the rafter in their eye. They're too busy pointing at the straw in somebody else's eye. You know what I'm saying? Even having that forum for these rappers or for whatever, it's about accountability and responsibility. And if they choose to step up, they can choose to step up.
Sure.
But they can also choose not to.
Sure.
Who are you to judge me?
That's all.
Who are you to judge me?
That's all.
He made a plethora, a plethora of mistakes.
Sure.
If you're religious, there are so many accounts in the Bible of men who've made mistakes but still had God, and he still was blessing them.
Period.
Because they were imperfect. Nobody can finger wag me or tell me what I'm doing wrong until they can tell me they've done everything right.
Period.
And if you can't tell me you've done everything right, and just because you know my dirt, it doesn't make me no better or no worse than you all.
Never.
So when it comes down to it, Chris Brown made some mistakes. It doesn't take away from the fact that that man is a great entertainer.
Yeah.
I don't like what R. Kelly did,
Right.
but R. Kelly is a great songwriter.
Period.
I can't take that away from him.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? There are people that have done so many things. Some of your favorite artists, and I'm talking to your audience, some of your favorite artists have done some egregious things. But it doesn't take away from the fact that for some reason they have this amazing talent and gift, and we love them.
Yes.
You know?
We do. We
So-
do. Yes. I love it. No, listen, I was there goes soundtrack right there. Soundtrack, I already played some of your stuff too. But no, you got the eyes up.
Oh,
Hi,
yo, you got Corey Rooney in here too.
Hi, Corey Rooney. You
Oh
had
my
Dawkins. You
God.
had E. Dawkins in here too.
E. Dawkins in here, soundtrack. Corey Rooney, man, that's one of the OGs, man, and he's really he's heavy in my career. He's the reason why I got to work with Jennifer Lopez.
Really?
Yeah, man. Corey's the man. Corey is the man.
Look, I
Salute
love
to you,
that.
OG. It's great to see you in here.
Yes, but also that's another reason why we come on every week, because it's random whoever we pick up some days. And
Yeah.
look, there go Track giving you the salute. I love that. I love that salute, Keith. I love that. No, that's beautiful. But that's what someone was just saying is because people know the person's dirt, that's why they end up judging. And this is my thing. That's then not a judgment call on the individual who's going through their journey in life. Not saying they're going through it perfectly. They're just making their mistakes on bigger platforms than any of us. Right?
That's all it is. I mean, the worst thing
really
that happened, the worst thing that happened to the generations of the near past to now, and I'm talking about the last maybe 20 to 30 years, is the cell phone with the camera.
Sheesh.
Not the internet, but it's just the fact that you can film it. There's nobody that cannot be privy to your private life. As long as you have a phone, and if you don't really care about how it affects anybody,
Yes,
you can affect everybody. And it's really sad to watch people stand by and film other people going through these horrible atrocities, to see a horrible atrocity and film it, to want to get that kind of attention in your life. It breaks my heart. So I will say this, a lot of the reason why I would never put my business out there, even when it came to my family and the recent stuff that I've gone through, is because of everybody's judgment and waggy finger.
See? Right there.
I don't need you to judge me through a moment that I'm still trying to figure out, and I'm still trying to comprehend, and I'm still trying to question everything in my life that I thought was and now wasn't. And now I'm trying to get my bearings straight. And who are you to turn around and put your opinion in it,
Right.
or to make it weighty because you feel this, instead of helping me understand on a private level? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to know what you think in a forum.
Yeah.
And there's way more people, like even with this Will Smith thing.
Yeah.
Will, if you notice, he's quietly coming back,
Yeah.
you know, and while I appreciate the fact that he didn't make it messier than
Yes.
it was a messy situation. I wish that somebody would have calmed him down before he got riled up. But at the end of the day, it happened. It happened. And those two men were the ones that were supposed to deal with it, not the world.
Never. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the world. No, I don't give a damn about what anybody in that place had to say, because none of them stopped it.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like even what Tyler Perry did, I'm not a big Tyler Perry fan, but what he did in that moment,
Yeah.
I respect him. I respect him, because he really was like, yo, that wasn't the place to do it. And you know, tell me how I can help.
Yeah.
And there were way more people making memes instead of turning around and, you know, caring about the meaning. And I'm past that. Like, I'm so past that. I don't judge anybody. People are going to do wrong things, and I might not agree with them, but I can't judge nobody.
Yeah.
I can't judge anybody.
Right. I want to ask one question before I let you go.
Sure.
You are my big brother, but also like an OG for me in this space. And when I have questions, if I weren't up on something, I would look at you like a lifeline. So I'm asking out of little sisness, and just because I think it's so advantageous for my loves and everybody on here to get some insider introspection from this industry's perspective, especially being industry brat. So like from dad down, like, and everybody, you know, from their dads and parents down, like you guys have seen this industry from a different perspective and for a long time. What are some ways that the viewing public can be more forgiving? What are some ways maybe that the viewing public can practice more grace, more godliness, truly, more the same thing that I'm sure they would want happening in their own lives? And I know this might sound like a rudimentary answer even, but I think it's important for the loves to hear this from a voice that's not mine. What would you want? Like you just said, you're living your life as a human as well. Some things are up and some things are down. We understand that. Well, you and I know, I know rather, but how can someone look at folks in the industry with more love? How could you tell them to do it practically? What are things they can do?
There's unfortunately, there's no way to do it practically, because what society, what the industry, what commercialism does is they laud these people and exalt these people to almost God status. So how can you look at them as human when you're lauding them, or being a fanatic, which is a fan? You're looking, you're, it's unfair because you're looking up to someone that the world has made you look up to, instead of looking at them eye to eye and going, you have a talent that I don't have, but it's a talent that I really do respect. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. Salute. And we look eye to eye, because at the end of the day, whoever's looking at me, he has a talent or she has a talent that I don't have.
Period.
And I look at them and I'm like, man, salute. I'm always going to keep humble. This gift was given freely and it can be taken. So I'm never going to turn around and act like I'm somebody above anybody else. I appreciate you even giving me OG status, but our OG, Battle Cat, Dr. Dre, the list goes on. Even Exhibit, and I, you know, he's younger than me, but it doesn't mean that he hasn't done his work. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't ever turn around and put myself above anybody. It's unfair the way that commercialism and all of that stuff makes it to where it's uneven. The scales are unbalanced. But if you don't have a fan, and I hate to call them that, but it's the truth. If you don't have a fan, then you're not an artist. If you don't have a fan, then you aren't who you think you are. So at the end of the day, each one needs the other one, right?
Wow. Wow.
So if there are no fans, there's no artist. There's no one to look up to because the fans don't care.
Right.
So the scales they've always been taught to be unbalanced. They're not in balance. So at the end of the day, how do you teach anybody to give grace to someone that you're looking up to? Guys, they're all human.
Period.
None of them can give you life. None of them can do anything in your life like a higher power can. So if at the end of the day you look at them that they're human, then you can find a way to be human too, and notice that you want grace and you want to be treating other people like you want to be treated.
Yes. Yes. I'm happy to hear that. I know faith comes by hearing. So I'm happy to hear that out of your voice. You are a man, and let me tell it, you are a force not just in this industry, but because you are my freaking brother, and because I love the hell out of you, period and point blank. Like, just seriously, the funny part is, right before this conversation we were having, we were talking about holidays coming up, and people were talking about the fact that, you know, one of our loves was saying this is their first holiday without a partner that usually would cook food, or this is another one of our loves first holiday without their father being there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of other stuff that can come up around this time. Thank you, Ray Clemens, for your love badge purchase. Love you, Daddy. I see you. But like people are having these types of conversations. So just you talking about and making it clear yet again that all of us are human.
Yeah.
All of us are human. None of us, I mean, while you have an amazing talent and I happen to have an amazing talent, and the fact that we both have worked together, and because of you, I became the voice of reason with Dr. Dre, like because of us, because I know he always puts it back on me, but I say because
No, I'm gonna put it exactly where it belongs. I always give glory to
period.
my Heavenly Father, and at the end of the day, I'm glad that I can be a conduit. You feel what I'm saying? So I will never turn around and take any kind of credit for anything that God put in place. And when it does come down to it, I'm always gonna believe that there's a higher power, and there's bigger things working in my life, because there's no way that someone can tell me that I just appeared here and I'm just who I am and it just is what it is. It's not. And I'm doing the best I can, just like everybody else, to navigate this thing called life. And anybody who has a better grasp on it, I'm willing to learn, but nobody has a perfect grasp on it.
That part.
No one has a perfect grasp on it. We're all learning, and we should be learning every day. And if you know everything, then I don't want to know you.
Period. Okay. If you know everything, go be where all the other perfect people are. Because
But
I'm over here with the misfits, the defiant ones, the people that's learning to get it right, the people that step and misstep. These is my people.
amen.
That you know what I'm saying? Like I find solace around people who take their lives day by day. They might have an idea of where they want things to go, or where they understand God placed a gift in them, so they're pretty sure God is steering them in a direction to go. Like, I like those folks right there, figuring it out humbly, peacefully, with love, looking for other people who are doing the same thing and all going up together. But the second you feel you have jurisdiction over Wyan Vaughn or Focus 3 Dots to cancel, to attempt to say, oh, well, this person ain't, and that person did, and the second that's you, I humbly ask any of the 40 of you on here to release yourselves.
No, but you know what? there's nothing wrong, and I want to tell you this, sis.
Yeah.
It's a dynamic. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with haters. There's nothing wrong with haters. A lot of them have internal battles that they're dealing with. So they need to see um, good and good. They need to see us chime in and support you. It's great that you chime in and you support me. They need to see that. Let them say whatever they're going to say. The fact is that they're sitting there, and you never know when the seed is going to fall on them in a fertile moment. You never know when that hate can soften, and they can be like, you know what? Yo, I've been bugging. I've been bugging. I'm hating on them because I'm not doing the best I can in my life. I don't mind when somebody's sitting in my. You can say whatever you want about me. I'm not going to turn around and retaliate. I'm not going to do that. It's not my place. But you will see me continually be who I know I am. And if you're going to be an audience, I'm going to give you a great show. How about that?
Woo! I'm sorry, man. I'm trying not to scream. No, listen. I on my podcast, I have one of my segments called Get Raised, and it's where I bring someone on so that I'm not, because my podcast goes raise it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So usually, if I'm doing the edutainment or the education and entertainment, then I'm doing most of the raising. But when I have people on, such as yourself, even right now, because everything we do on here is just an extension of what we do on the pod. Right. So when I have you on, I'm getting raised because I'm in the audience with everyone else because I'm learning from you as you speak. And that's not a good, bad, or in between thing. It's because I'm a learner. I'm a lifelong learner, self-proclaimed. Yeah. So I look for the education in people's words. I look for the upliftment in people's words. That's just me.
You're iron, and iron sharpens iron. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for allowing me to get in this room. G. Mears, I see you. Much love, my brother. I'm going to go. I'm going to get back to my life and figure things out. But
I love you so much.
I love you too. And sis, keep doing this. You know what? Because you never know who you touch, and you touched my life tonight. And I appreciate you.
Thank you. Okay, now I got to play something of yours because I'm going to dance off to you.
You ain't got to. Just turn around and keep talking to the people. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, love you. Bye.
All right, love you. Later.
I love that guy. Man, are y'all seeing what love culture does? Hold on. Now y'all got me wanting to hear he vocal produced me, right? Folk vocal produced me on let me see. Here we go. Let me see. Push me on this note. Watch.
Sitting in the room with nothing on the wall, just got off the phone, I'm all alone. I call this a moment of reflection. I call this counting my blessings. No matter what I make, I'm still stressing. It don't matter what they take, I'm still stretching. Off the left, carrying weight and that's progression. Trying to push problems to the side. Man, stressing is more than just suggestion. It's like an intricate lesson of time. Standing still so I'm proper for my progression. Bishop and rapper got me in this session to dig on deep in my soul and put out the taxi confession. So never stop and listen. I'm ready for any weapon. My God is something amazing, so you could just get to stepping. I'm rough.
Yo, what is wrong with Focus 3 Dots? Why can't he rap that good? He doesn't only rap that good. He produced that track and he produced my vocals for that session. Hey, yo, that is Bishop Lamont's song. That is Bishop Lamont, always cleaning. That is Bishop Lamont's song called Are You Ready? Featuring rapper Big Pooh from Little Brother and this dude, man, Focus. Oh, and a gentleman named Ram Dass. I don't know who that is. I just saw that name right now. I never knew that person was on this. Ram Dass? I don't know who that is, unfortunately. Guess who made their grand entrance? Am I an auntie? Do I have another? Okay, guys, I think yes, of course, LST Bishop, yo, bro. I'm actually listening to something of his. He just sent me, so I got to see where I fit on this. Two new songs that he just sent me. So that's something I've been doing earlier. So wait, always queening. Is there a love baby? Is there a new love lounge baby? Do we have a love culture child in the building? Tell me the name. Tell me what I'm doing. Let me know. Yo, BSC, no, he dropped major gems for sure. For sure. Always queening. Let me just say happy new mommy day to you. Baby Justice, aka Baby Love, is here, love culture. Did that happen today? Always queening? Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Baby. Let me see. Baby song. Wendy, what's a baby song? Baby song. Baby. Baby, 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 baby. Don't you know that you're so fine? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby justice, baby, baby. Love culture is on your mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey. Guess it's time to say, baby, baby, how it makes me feel when you come to mind. What's up, good vibes? I can't keep my cool, baby, baby. I can't hold it inside. I can't wait each day just to get in the love lounge, just to move in closer to be where you are now. Hey, guess it's time to say, baby, baby. Nothing bad. So I don't know all the words, but baby, baby, baby. We got a new baby now. What is his name? Baby Justice, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, baby, 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 baby. We think about you all the day. This is why I like always queening. Push my 9-pound baby out like a love thug. I might have to dumb down. Hey, I like that one Lotto song called I'ma have to you like a thug. I'ma have to you like a thug. 9 pounds, flower. 9 pounds. 9 pounds. Let me assure y'all. Woo! Mixing. Love thug. That's a love thug. Yeah, thank you, Sucker Free. I saw you buy your love badge. Thank you, Sucker Free, for your love badge purchase. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Yeah, no, that's a hell nah for me, kid. That's a hell nah for the kid. Understand me? But her name is look. So the baby is a baby boy. His name is Justice, and we got a little love culture baby. Is this our first love culture baby? This is our first love culture baby, right? Am I wrong? I know that baby got it. No, and oh my goodness. God forbid if the shoulders was big. Woo! Ow. Good God, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all try to hurt my life. But yeah. Baby J, what did you? You so dang silly, boy. You know you're gonna have to send a picture. You're gonna have to send a picture. Big Juicy, yes. Baby is 12 pounds and 4 months old. Jesus. Yeah, no, the shoulders is apparently what hurts real bad. I was 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Miss Deborah, no. I mean, there's nothing wrong, but no. Jeez. I'm just, you know what, guys? Folk made this conversation, and you guys, of course, y'all make this conversation every week, but folk put something in perspective, which is, and I would always get so mad at Dre. He would be like, ain't nothing wrong with a hater. Keep a hater on you. That's Dre's one of his big things. I'm like, you know, but he really put something in perspective. The artist is an amazing being, but artists aren't artists without fans. Fans also possess the capability to be anything to us artists. Sometimes y'all are the way that we support ourselves. Sometimes y'all can be the reason we never want to hop on social media again. That's the part that's up in the air, though. It's like, yo, it's like a free, we appreciate you always. Yeah. And I need a picture of that, the 12-pound 4-month-old too. Send me a picture of her and send me a picture of baby Justice. But yeah, every song I want to play, I came out looking 3 months old. I'm laughing. LST, it's true. It's really true. So, what I have to, as YN, I have to get more comfy in the allowing folks to watch me do my thing, even when they don't feel like love. And it's not that I only want people who are completely positive and all loving to always be the only people that have access to me. It's not that. It's just what am I'm trying to process it out as I'm thinking it. Masterminds, if y'all are here, what I think I'm trying to say is where I feel a challenge sometimes is feeling like I'm being plugged into and therefore depleted or taken away from by people who are getting rocket fuel from me in order to be charged up enough to do their fucktard shit. That doesn't feel good. I don't want to empower assholes. Much love, BSC. Where's the album? I mean, I've been guilty of that one too. But no, of course, Vincent. No. But where's the album? It just means that you're looking forward to somebody's stuff. That's not even what I'm talking about. It feels like there are certain times where, let me say it like this. Can I say this to you guys? Okay, love and flower. Let me say this to you. This is my real, what really was my feeling. What's up, DJ Daniel? When all this stuff was happening in 2020, filter going crazy, my bad. When all that stuff was happening, I'm feeling good today. Thank you, DJ Daniel. I am. But when all that crazy stuff was happening in 2020 and the lack of positivity was happening at such a high rate in 2020, one of the first things I remember feeling was like I didn't want to sing anymore. I don't know if that's weird or not, but one of the first things I wanted to do was not sing for all people unilaterally, like just anybody could be in my audience. I started wanting to protect my place, protect my peace. Maybe I just felt protective. Maybe that's what I'm saying. I felt protective. But what I mean is, thank you, Joe's Coffee Shop. Joe's Coffee Shop, I don't know if you know, but I love coffee. Not that I'm an addict, but I'm an addict. So, yeah, the first thing I wanted to do was not sing for people indiscriminately anymore. You know, you can sing anywhere and everybody can be in your audience. But the first thing I wanted to do when I felt people were just being mean to people who looked like me is I wanted to start cutting off and consecrating myself, my energy, and my time. I'm tracking you. Yeah, that year 2020 was high self-preservation, big time. What's up, Cheryl? It was because you started to realize, some of you guys know that, well, I don't know if Hassani is still in here, but the same college I used to teach at, while everybody was going crazy in the regular world, in the college where I was teaching, educators, people with, you have to have a master's degree to even be in a classroom alone in this place. Educated people with degrees were talking about, what's up, King? How Black lives didn't matter as much. People who were doctors, people who were part-time educators and full-time doctors, lawyers. There was one guy that was a lawyer who was like, no, for a scientific fact, this is true, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait, what? And it's one thing when you feel like there are enemies out there, you know, they're out there somewhere. It feels a whole nother way when you know one of your students just came from this educator's class and said they felt they were being treated unfairly. But because you can't prove it and it's only a microaggression and there's no paper trail, there's nothing you can do to like pin this person, right? And this person is on email.edu email. What's up, Ashur? Telling people mean things about me, my students. Glazer, Kenny, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. And some of our higher ups at the college just started reaching out to Black employees, like just individually, like, we are so sorry this is happening. There are a lot of Latinos. We are so sorry this is happening. Some cool white people too. Some cool white people. One of the women was like, I can't even believe my eyes right now. Like, I don't even know. Yep, I knew it. I knew the shoulders did it. Kenny, I can still log in and show y'all this if it wasn't against confidentiality, right? Like, this is like for real, for real. So that was the first time at the time, 38 years of life, that was the first time I realized, oh, I don't care about all of you. I don't care about all of you. I thought I loved people. And then I realized, wait, I don't love all people. I love dope people. I love people who are willing and looking to learn. I don't love ignorant people. I don't love mean people. I don't love ugly people. And all of this is what I thought at the time. So just give me this. Let me have this right now. But at the time, I realized, like, yo, I don't fuck with like almost any of you. And these are people that I'm rubbing shoulders against while I was physically at school to try to make great educational plans for students, and these Black babies who they're looking at these kids in the face and they don't think that the kid matters. Not that their education doesn't matter, not that their major doesn't matter. Them. In writing from their own email accounts. This is what they were saying. And I was just, yeah, oh, Crimson. That's the thing. Bold enough not to hide it, which made me say exactly what this conversation has kind of gone on tonight. If y'all were bold enough to say it, how many of y'all are smart enough not to put it in writing? And you feel this exact same fucking way. In my head, so imagine when they're like, yeah, everyone needs to come back to work for the same pay, even though now you have to expose yourself to this disease that's killing niggas, and we want you to be here rubbing shoulders against these same humans again. I was like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to be there. No. I will work for my students, but I'm not spending one iota of my amazing energy with people who don't think my students matter or me. Man, y'all gotta miss me. Yeah, they don't fear our follow through, nor do they fear our unity. You already know. And I unitedly said goodbye over on that front in that way. But no, so that's why I'm saying focus being on tonight. Our talk, when he gave me correction, he gave me further perspective is what he gave me on not being scared to have a hater in the audience, because I don't know what seeds I'm casting on humans and when, if ever, those same humans will open and soften their hardened hearts and allow one of the seeds from anything we do here in Love Culture, anything we do on the podcast, Raise It Up, Why, any of that stuff. Oh, Cam, my students have had worse experiences of HBCUs. Trust me. I don't feel more solidarity at a HBCU in the least. In the least. I feel more solidarity at my school where I attended for my bachelor's and my master's degrees, called Long Beach State. We were the most diverse university in upper ed, higher ed, in the entire nation at the time that I attended. So we take a little bit of every single thing and we mixes it all up. But no, I had a few students leave the school. I had one of my boys, engineering major, so brilliant, really smart at math boy. He came back and it was during 2020. He came back and moved back to LA and he was in tears talking to me about how horribly his experience went, because he said, I'm so used to dealing with hate for Blackness from people who don't look like me. He said, it's a whole different thing when it comes out of a face that looks like yours. But he was a real chocolate boy, real dark-skinned young man. He's like, I've never dealt with colorism like my whole life. On the West Coast, we don't really deal with colorism like that. So he went to an HBCU. He went and dealt with that home cooking, talking about the whole thing behind console, stuff like that. Dealing with people like that, with stuff like that. These are his words, not mine. I'm finna just go to Duke then. Listen, because the reality is that's why in Love Culture, that's why on the podcast, Raise It Up, why we talk about finding so much peace right here within yourself is because if you try to look for it or rely on it in an external way, yeah, as Asuram is saying, no school is going to be perfect. No school. And I'm sure at that same school that my students had bad experiences at, many students found amazing experiences at. The place where I used to work had a lot of amazing experiences. That was just such a low, bad experience. Nothing or no one is perfect. Nothing and no one. I'm not going to be naive that way to try to put that message out there. But I do want you all to know that, shit. I needed to hear Focus tonight. He helps me focus. Ooh, we're going to leave this conversation with one of my songs by Focus. Hold on. What is that song called? Wait, where would I have had that? It's in one of my playlists because it's an unreleased song. Maybe Original YM? Hold on. Let me see where this song might be. Focus or Refocus? Where is this song? Made me refocus. Focus on you. And the thing about it is basically, maybe it's my YN folder. Ooh, where the heck is this song? Oh, Focus did this one too. Hey y'all. Soon California went through culture shock. Oh yeah. College recruiter at HBCU. Oh wow. Okay. Go on, sir. HBCU for undergrad. Oh yeah.
I just can't be sure what made me change, made me see more of you. Can't complain, I'm happy for
Crimson, that part.
Made me focus on you. And the thing about it is, basically I breathe because of this. So true, so true. And I'm here because of it. Everything you hear is because of it. It's so true. All I do is love. You got me thinking, baby. You got me thinking, baby. You. Oh, love. You got me thinking, baby. I'm thinking about it, baby. I'm thinking for you. Oh, love. You got me thinking, baby. I'm thinking about you. Thinking for yeah. It's so amazing. It's what we're waiting for. It's so it's so amazing. It's what we're waiting for. Hey! Yeah. I feel it in my heart, love. I want it from the start, love. Without it, things fall apart. Shines all the light in the dark. We talk about love. I feel it in my heart, love.
Hey. Hey. That's my focus song, Me and Folk. I stole one of his beats and I put that remix on one of the episodes of The Pharmacy when we was on it back in the day. Ow! And it always makes me feel good. I just I can't be sure what makes me change, makes me see more of you. I can't complain. I'm happy for this. You made me refocus, focus on you. And the thing about it is, basically I breathe because of this. It's so true, so true. And I'm here because of it. Everything you hear is because of it. It's so true. All I do is for love. Ooh, I wrote that before Love Culture. And that is all I do is for love. Love, you got me thinking, babe. You got me feeling, babe, over you. Whoa, love. Hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm feeling for you. Oh, love. I'm thinking about you. I'm feeling for you. Oh, love. Ah. I'm thinking about you, love. Oh, love, it's so contagious. It's spontaneous. It's so amazing. It's what we're waiting for. Why this up? It's so amazing. It's what we're waiting for. Hey, yo, hey. I feel it in my heart, love. I feel it from the start, love. Without it, things fall apart. Shines all the light in the dark. I'm talking about love. Yo, I feel it in my heart, love. Hey, I want it from the start, love. Without it, things fall apart. Shine all the light in the dark. This is why I ain't a soundtrack. Hello. 5Z mix coming soon. If y'all haven't seen why this was latest live, him and CC Peniston is going up, okay? I like to wake up every day and fight.
Day after night, doing the same old thing. Trying to get it right, getting by with the same routine. I play a song and it becomes my favorite remedy again. My favorite thing.
Hey.
I feel at home, catching a high, feel alive. I've been away too long. This one's written for me. I hate to disappoint anybody, but if this ain't you, then sorry. Yo, I'm living like my way. I ain't perfect, but I can't be fake. Yo, I make mistakes. We all do. But you can't break all through. I make mistakes. We all do. But you can't break all through. We all do.
Rock yourself, bring it back.
When it all falls through, it's okay for me and you, and I choose you. Gotta do
fight. Instead of lying bare, but the fire. Call it burning desire to be ahead of me and take my conscience higher. Appreciate the pressure, that's what makes the diamond now I'm shining. I use my light to assist the blinded. The truth is what we need, but it's hard to find it. What it takes to succeed, please redefine it. And if the vision isn't vivid, gotta redesign it. It tells me how we're giving gifts. The blessings come when you can use it. I've gotten used to this. Feeling the feel, the feeling surreal. Finding peace through the chaos is the pivotal skill. All my work is gonna pay off once you turn into meal. So I'ma chill. Focus on how to build my new philosophy. You can't escape monotony. My work is fake, made me great. That's the process. I choose you. Gotta know it now. I choose you. Yeah. Without about it, I put all of my money in you. I choose you. My little brother is so dope to me. I've learned to wake up every day inspired. Instead of lying in bed, run through the fire. I call it burning desire. To be a better me, take my conscience higher. Appreciate the pressure. That's what makes a diamond. Now I'm shining. I use my light to assist the blinded. The truth is what we need, but it's hard to find it. And what it takes to succeed, please redefine it. And if the vision isn't vivid, gotta redefine it. It's lovely how we're giving gifts. The blessings come when you put use to it. I've gotten used to this. Feeling fulfilled is feeling surreal. Finding peace through the chaos is a pivotal skill. All my work is gonna pay off. Watch it turn into meal, so I'ma chill. Focus on how I'ma build my new philosophy. A second chance to shake monotony. My worst mistake made me great, and that fulfilled my prophecy. Woo! There's going to be a day Warren comes on the pod and explicates that rap. I don't feel it's my story of his to tell. It's actually a part of his testimony. Well, shit, we're going to start the pod like we ended. We're going to start the broadcast like we ended the broadcast. Because Jelly is in the building, let it be known. And when Jelly is in the building, we're going to play the beauty that we started this Love Lounge with. Quick was in here, Jelly, and Quick was listening to this. He said, that's my nephew's. I said, and Jelly Roll. Hello. Thank you, everybody who came and purchased a love badge. Thank you for all of the love that invest in love culture. You made one of your loves very happy today. It's such a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful day. It's beautiful day. Hey. Sipping on something that we can back out. Thinking of a place if I can find out. How I kind of love the feeling. This is like a tropical bliss. Every time I stop, let the show out. Chris, I do bring bags out. Touchdown, come through. I ain't fucking with you. Good day, every day. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let it be known, everybody. This week, regardless where you are inside and how things are looking in your personal lives, family and stuff, we might go ahead and do one of our lives maybe on Thanksgiving, but just know you have a new episode that will be out on Thanksgiving. So if you need to feel connected to your love culture brothers and sisters, y'all make sure you tune in to @RaiseItUpY, RAISEITUPWY, and the love say rockets up on these hoes. But also, let it be known, we appreciate you, boy, for sure, Jelly. Make sure you all know as well, let it be known, we have a rockets up on these ho-ho-hos holiday merch run. If you are interested, the Black Friday special, it comes in the form of everyone who pre-orders
is going to get shipping on me. And that's a couple dollars because the shipping went up. The shipping went up 3 times this year. I was like, what the fuck? So just let it be known. Just know I will hold down your shipping for people who pre-purchase